Hi boys and girls, I'm here for our math lesson today, and we're going to start with our application problem again, a story problem. Okay, once we do that, then we're going to move into our lesson and we'll use our workbook a little bit. So before we get started, let's make sure everyone has what they need. Okay, you're going to need your whiteboard today. You are going to need your dry erase marker. If we ever need our whiteboard, usually we need our dry erase marker. You want to have something to erase with, a tissue or a napkin or a paper towel. Okay, you want your math workbook that says topic A on the front. Okay. You want your red and yellow counters again today. And you can get this, you don't have to use it, you don't need it, but if you have one and you'd like to follow along with me, I have a paper plate because I'm going to be putting my counters on the plate and it's easy for me to show you kind of what's on my plate. So if you want to use a paper plate too, you can. All right, I will give you a moment to go grab those things and we will get started. So go ahead and pause me if you need to go get those things. Okay, here we go. Our application problem today is going to ask us to do 3 things. Okay, let's make sure everyone first gives me 5. Make sure you are ready to learn with your eyes watching, ears listening, mouth quiet, and body still. Okay, all right, so like I said, 3 things today. It's going to ask us to draw a picture. We did that yesterday. It's going to ask us to write a number bond. We didn't do this yesterday in our application problem. Today we want to draw a number bond with our story problem. And the last thing is we're going to write a number sentence. So yesterday when we did something plus something equals, okay, that's called a number sentence. We're putting some numbers, it's almost like a language. We're writing a sentence with numbers, okay? So those 3 things, a picture, a number bond, and a number sentence. So let's listen first to our story problem. We have Bella today. Bella spilled some pencils on the carpet. Oh no, Bella. But guess what? Gino came to help her pick them up. Gino found 5 pencils under the desk and Bella found 4 by the door. The question says, how many pencils did they find together? Okay. All right, so we listened, we imagined it in our mind. Let me read it one more time. Bella spilled some pencils on the carpet. Gino came over to help her pick them up. Gino found 5 pencils under the desk, and Bella found 4 by the door. How many did they find together? Well, I'm going to start with my picture because in my mind, I can kind of see this all happening. Now, yesterday I talked about, well, drawing the leaves and all pretty would take a while, so we use circles instead. Well, pencils, they're kind of long and skinny, and it would take kind of a long time to make sure they were all the right shape, and I had the eraser, and I made sure I drew the pencil tip and colored that in. That would take a while. So pencils are long and skinny, so I could just use lines today. Let's use lines. Okay, first we have to represent the pencils Gino found. It says Gino found 5 pencils under the desk. So I'm going to draw a picture of the pencils Gino found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the ones Gino found. Now, Bella found some more though. She found 4 by the door. So I'm going to show the pencils that Bella found. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Go ahead and do that with me. Go ahead and draw your picture. Now, if you don't want to use lines and you want to use circles again, use circles again. But no matter what we use, we have to show that Gino found 5 under the desk and Bella found 4 under or by the door. Okay, 5 under the desk and 4 by the door. There's our picture. We've done one thing that they told us to. The next thing they asked us to do was a number bond. Well, I see Gino found some and Bella found some. So that's like having 2 parts, right? Or is that like having two holes? Well, what does a number bond have? Does it have two parts or two holes in a number bond? Oh boy. Maybe I should draw it just to try to remember. Well, I remember yesterday we drew our number bond as a circle at the top with almost two little legs and then two circles down there. And, oh yeah, now I see. It was two parts make a hole. Got it. Two parts make a hole. Now, we have like two parts. Like Gino found some and Bella found some. Well, Gino found 5 and Bella found, how many did Bella find again? Oh yeah, she found 4 by the door. So I have two parts now. Two parts make a hole. I wonder what hole these two make. I should count to make sure. So if we have 5 and 4, let's count and see how many all together that they found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So 9 is my whole number in my number bond. Woo, we're almost there. Now we just need a number sentence. So, oh boy, Bella found some and Gino found some. Some and some make 9. Oh, so I'm going to add some parts together here for my number sentence. Okay, so what's one of my parts? Oh yeah, 5 is a part. That's what Gino found. And he found some, and we're adding those to the ones that Bella found. How many did Bella find? Oh yeah, she found my other part, 4. So I have 5 plus 4, equals, that's going to show where my whole number goes. 5 and 4 together made 9. Nice job. And we could put a square or rectangle around the answer. Good job. So all together they found 9 what? 9 butterflies? 9 airplanes? 9 watermelons? 9 what? Oh yeah, 9 markers? Pencils. That's what it was, pencils. Make sure when we're doing story problems we have to remember what we're talking about. Okay, we were talking about pencils. So they found 9 pencils together. Great job, boys and girls. Now, boys and girls, let's all get our jitters out. You didn't do it hard enough. Jitter some more. There you go. All right, let's get started with the rest of our math now. I have here our I can statement for today. This is our statement that we're going to stick in our brains to kind of just check ourselves. All right, am I getting this or am I not quite getting this yet? And I need more practice. Okay, so here's our I can statement for today. It says, I can split a whole number into 2 parts. Well, there's some words in there we know. I can split a whole, a whole number. We know that. We know a whole number is what happens when we put together 2 parts, right? Yeah, we've done it in our number bond. We did it some yesterday too. So today we're going to do it a little bit different, I guess, because yesterday we kind of found a missing part or we put 2 parts together. Today we're going to have the whole number and we're going to try to, we kind of did some of this yesterday, we're going to try to find what's in that whole number. What different parts can we find? All right? Okay, Mrs. Garris is going to erase our I can statement so that we have room for a number bond. Now, what will you please get your whiteboard and your dry erase marker and draw your number bond template. Remember, the template just means we just want it there to stay. So we're going to be putting different numbers in all the parts in the whole, but we want our number bond to stay on our board today because we're going to use it a lot. That's what I mean when I say template. Okay. All right, so I have my number bond. Do you have your number bond? Make sure your number bond has a hole at the top, and it has 2 parts. Okay? It should look like mine. All right. Now, I'm going to draw a picture over here. Okay? You're not going to draw this picture. You're just going to look. All right? Just look at my picture. Oh boy, I'm going to use triangles. All right, take a look at all my triangles. Look at them harder. Now I want you to count them. Figure out how many triangles you see in my photo. How many triangles are there? What do you think? Are you sure? Okay, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you said 6, you're rocking it. If you didn't, that's okay. Maybe they're kind of all over the place, huh? They're kind of hard to count. So, if I have 6 triangles all together, I'm going to put 6 in my whole part of my number bond. Can you do that with me, please? Okay. And now, I don't really see any parts. They're all just triangles. So today we're going to work on finding some parts. So I want you to watch what I do. I'm going to circle some of the triangles now. I just circled 2 parts. What parts did I circle? First I circled this part. What part would we call that? How many triangles are in this part? 1, 2. So we found 2 in 6. Now, 2 isn't the same as 6. There's some more here. So I circled the next part. How many were in this part? Just that circle. Yep, 4. Good. 2 and 4 make 6. These 2 parts give us 6. There are still 6 triangles there, right? You don't know? Oh, well, let's count them again. Let's make sure there are still 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because I circled them doesn't mean any disappeared or any more came. Okay? Good. So we found those parts. Now we're going to play, I'm going to show you how you can kind of play a game with yourself or with a grown-up or a brother or sister that can help you practice finding parts in a number. Okay? So I'm going to erase my photo, and I want you to erase your number bond. Not the whole thing, just the numbers. Okay, we want to keep that number bond. We're going to use it all day today. Okay, now keep yours off to the side. I'm going to get my chips and my plate now, but I just want you to watch first. Okay? Got my chips, got my plate. I'm going to take some chips out. I'm not even going to count them. I'm just going to grab some. I'm not going to grab them all. I'm going to grab some, and I'm going to put them on my plate. Okay? Now, take a peek at my plate. I have a totally empty number bond, but I want to match my chips with that number bond. Well, I'm going to just start with my whole number first. How many chips do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chips. So I'm going to get my my marker now. I had, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I had 8. Now, did you notice I just set them all down there and some were red and some were yellow? Well, that's kind of like something we did yesterday. Didn't we pick out yellow parts and red parts yesterday with our counters? So I can do the same with this today. I see 1, 2 yellow counters and the rest are red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 6 make 8, or 2 plus 6 equals 8. All right, let's do it again. If I'm going to put stuff down. lap. That'll make it easier. Get my eraser here. Okay, here we go. Now, I can use the same number again. I'm going to put all the counters in my hand, watch. And I'm going to put my plate down. And I'll set my plate here. Watch, I can shake my counters up in my hand. And I can drop them on my plate again and spread them out. All right. Oh, boy. I wonder what my number bond will look like this time. Well, on my plate, I see altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 still. I still have 8 chips, or 8 discs. Now I have some red and some yellow. I have 1, 2 that are red, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are yellow. Again, oh my goodness. So I made the same pair. 2 and 6 make 8. Let's see if I can get something different. Shake them up. Drop them on my plate. Let's see what we got this time. Okay. Where's my eraser? I'm going to have some new parts. I still have 8 though. I didn't change the amount of discs I have. I still have 8. All right. I have 1, 2, 3 yellow, right? Yep, 3 yellows. And the rest are red. How many are red? Can you count those? How many are red? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you think 5? Yep, 5. So 3 and 5 make 8. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, so that's kind of an activity you can do more of on your own if you want. You can get any amount of discs. You could get 7 discs. You could get 6 of them. You could get 2 of them. You could get all 10 of them in practice. Okay, I'm going to put them away for right now. And now I'm going to get my workbook out and show you what we're going to be working on today. So if you go to yesterday's where it said lesson 1 problem set, and you should have done this whole page. And then this was our exit ticket that you did on Seesaw. Okay, so you can do this if you want, but you're submitting it to me on Seesaw, so you don't have to. It still says lesson 1 up here at the top. Can you see that? How it says lesson 1? Today we want it to say lesson 2. So it will look like this. Okay, here's lesson 2 problem set. You see that? Lesson 2 problem set. That's the page we want. Okay, just like yesterday, we'll do a couple together and then we will practice on our own. Okay? All right, so here I have, let me pull you a little closer to me. There we go. Hi. Okay. Here we have our workbook, okay? And the directions say, circle 2 parts you see. Make a number bond to match. Okay, so remember when I drew all the triangles on my board and I was like, okay, there are 6 of them, and I circled a part and I circled a part. And we found a parts to put in our number bond. That's exactly what you're going to do on your lesson, on your problem set today. Okay? All right, so this first one, number 1, and you can look in your book too along with me. Number 1, right here is number 1. I see just some dots, okay? It says circle 2 parts you see. Well, okay, I see like these as a part and this as a part. Okay, so my parts, my first group I circled has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write 5 in my number bond. Okay. And the second part that I circled, and I'm going to go ahead and use a marker so you can see this better. There we go. I like that better. So the first part I circled was 5 dots. So I wrote 5 as my first part. And then I just circled 1 by itself. So that's my other part. 5 and 1. Well, what does 5 and 1 make? You might know that in your mind, or you might have to use the picture to help you. Well, if I have 5, 6. 5 and 1 makes 6. Okay, so that's how I complete my number bond. Let's do number 2 together as well. Okay, that's this one where they kind of look like a T. So you can circle whatever parts you want. Okay, you don't have to circle the same ones I do. Since I said they look like a T, I'm going to circle the top ones and the rest of them. I have to put them all in a circle, and I have 2 parts. I have to use all of the dots. So I circled 1, 2, 3 on top, and 1, 2, 3 on the bottom there. So I have the parts 3 and 3. 3 and 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is going to be my whole number. See how I did that? Okay, so the rest is yours to practice. Remember, we are practicing splitting a whole number. So we took all 6 into 2 parts, and I split it into 3 and 3. That's our I can statement for today. So if you're able to do this and you're like, I think I got it, then awesome. You've succeeded on your I can statement today. If you still need some help, just let me know and we can talk through it, okay? So we have this rest of this page you can practice. And this is actually also, if you look at the top, it says lesson 2 still. Lesson 2 problem set at the top. You can also try this page, okay? So that's your practice, and then you will do your exit ticket on Seesaw again and submit it to me to show that you kind of understand what we did today and what we practiced. And you can keep practicing the disc game if you want, where you take some and you toss them on your plate and you can make a number bond with it. Okay? Boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.